The no contact rule explained, will they come back? 10 secrets you need to know. Breakups are brutal, aren't they? One moment, you're building a future with someone, and the next, you're left staring at your phone, debating whether to send that one text that could change everything. But here's the thing. What if I told you that stepping away instead of reaching out could be the most powerful thing you do? Take a second and think about this. Have you ever wondered, will they think about me if I don't text them? Or maybe, am I making a huge mistake by staying silent? And the biggest one of all, does this no contact rule even work? If you've asked yourself any of these questions, trust me, you're not alone. Every day people all over the world wrestle with the same emotions: fear, doubt, and the constant urge to break the silence. But here's what most people don't realize. No contact isn't just about ignoring your ex. It's a strategy, a tool to regain control of your life, and sometimes even to make them miss you. Imagine this. Instead of obsessing over your ex, you focus entirely on yourself, your goals, your growth, and your happiness. You become so confident and centered that, whether they come back or not, you are the one in control. Sounds empowering, right? That's the magic of the no contact rule. In this video, I'm going to share 10 powerful secrets about no contact. Secrets that can help you heal, gain clarity, and yes, sometimes even spark your ex's interest again. And let me tell you, these aren't just theories. These are proven strategies backed by psychology and real-life success stories. So grab a notebook because you're about to uncover the truth about why no contact works and how to use it to your advantage. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to navigate this emotional roller coaster with strength, clarity, and confidence. So, are you ready to take the first step toward reclaiming your power? Let's dive in. Let's talk about love, relationships, and becoming the best version of yourself. Whether you're here because you're trying to move on, figure out your ex's thoughts, or just take back control of your life, you've come to the right place. Now let's be honest, breakups leave us with a lot of questions. And when it comes to the no contact rule, it can feel like a maze. Some people swear by it, while others think it's just a mind game. So which is it? Here's the truth. The no contact rule is one of the most misunderstood strategies out there. It's not about manipulating your ex into missing you or playing hard to get. Instead, it's about creating the space you need to heal, reflect, and rebuild your confidence. And yes, when done right, it can make your ex rethink everything too. Here's what we're going to cover today. 1. What no contact is and why it works. 2. The 10 secrets to mastering it. Secrets that most people overlook but are absolutely game-changing. And 3. How to handle tricky situations like if your ex messages you or you accidentally bump into them in public. But most importantly, this video isn't just about getting your ex back. It's about something far more powerful: rediscovering yourself. Whether they come back or not, no contact is your chance to grow, heal, and take control of your happiness. So grab a notebook, get comfortable, and stick around. You're about to learn how no contact can transform not just your relationship but your entire mindset. Let's dive in. So, let's start with the basics. What exactly is the no contact rule? On the surface, it's simple. You cut off all communication with your ex for a specific period. That means no texts, no calls, no likes on their social media posts, absolutely nothing. But there's so much more to it than just silence. No contact is about creating space, both physically and emotionally, for healing and growth. Why is this so important? Let's break it down. When you've just broken up, emotions are running high. You might feel tempted to reach out and explain yourself, beg for another chance, or even just check in to see how they're doing. But here's the problem. Constant communication doesn't give either of you the time or clarity to process what's happened. It keeps the wound open. No contact allows emotions to settle. It's like hitting the pause button on all the chaos so you can step back, take a deep breath, and reflect without interference. Breakups often leave us feeling out of control. You're constantly checking your phone, overthinking every word they said, and wondering if they've moved on. The no contact rule helps you take back control by removing the constant triggers. No late night texts, no cryptic social media posts, no passive-aggressive comments through mutual friends. By stepping away, you protect your peace and start building the emotional boundaries you need to move forward. Here's where people often get it wrong. No contact isn't about punishing your ex or trying to manipulate them into missing you. It's not some magic trick to make them crawl back into your life. Instead, it's about self-respect. It's about showing yourself and your ex that you value your time, your energy, and your well-being enough to step back and focus on yourself. Think of no contact as a reset button. It's your chance to hit pause on the relationship, reflect on what went wrong, and determine what you really want moving forward. Did the relationship meet your needs? Were there patterns or behaviors that need to change? Do you even want to reconnect, or is it time to move on? These are questions you can't answer if you're constantly in touch with your ex. Let's clear up some misconceptions. No contact is not a strategy to make them jealous, a way to test their feelings, or a game to see who breaks first. It's about you. It's about healing, reflecting, and rediscovering your identity outside of the relationship. Now you might be wondering, how long should I go no contact? The truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. For most people, 30 days is a good starting point, but some situations might require longer. The key is to stay no contact until you've gained the clarity and confidence to move forward, whether that means reconnecting or moving on entirely. Remember, no contact isn't just about giving your ex space, it's about giving yourself the gift of emotional freedom, and that's the foundation for everything else we'll cover in this video. Let's start with the first secret: time. Time is one of the most powerful tools you have during no contact. It allows emotions to settle, wounds to heal, and both you and your ex to gain perspective. When you're in constant communication after a breakup, you're stuck in an emotional loop. But by stepping away, you create a much-needed pause. Think about this. Have you ever tried to solve a problem while you're still emotionally overwhelmed? It's almost impossible, right? Time gives you the distance to think clearly, process your feelings, and understand what truly matters. Whether it's 30 days, 60 days, or longer, trust that time is working in your favor, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. This is the big question everyone asks. Will they miss me if I stop reaching out? The answer lies in human psychology. When someone loses access to you, it creates a psychological response called reactance. Essentially, people want what they can't have, but here's the key. They'll only miss you if you stop chasing them. If you're constantly texting or checking in, they don't have the chance to feel your absence. No contact flips the script, making them wonder about you instead. What happens if they message you first? Should you respond? Here's the rule. Only break no contact if their message shows genuine effort or intent. A casual "hey" or "how are you" doesn't cut it. You're looking for meaningful communication, an apology, a heartfelt explanation, or a clear desire to reconnect. And even then, take your time before responding. Remember, you're in control now, not them. Social media can be one of the biggest traps during no contact. Watching their stories or liking their posts might seem harmless, but it sends a message that you're still invested. Pro tip: mute their profile or, if necessary, take a social media detox altogether. By removing these distractions, you'll focus entirely on your growth without constantly being reminded of them. If your ex is a narcissist, no contact becomes even more critical, but also more challenging. Narcissists thrive on control and attention, and cutting them off forces them to confront the loss of that control. Here's what to watch for. They might post cryptic messages designed to bait you into responding. They could reach out through mutual friends to test the waters, or they might guilt-trip you with phrases like, "I thought you cared about me." Stay firm. No contact is your shield against manipulation. No contact isn't a game. It's a strategy for emotional growth. If you approach it thinking, "If I do this, they'll miss me and come back," you're setting yourself up for disappointment. True, no contact is about putting yourself first, healing, rediscovering your worth, and rebuilding your confidence. When you stop treating it as a tactic to manipulate someone else, that's when the real transformation begins. What happens if you accidentally bump into them? Here's how to handle it like a pro. 1. Keep it polite but brief. A simple, "Hi, hope you're doing well," is enough. 2. Don't dive into emotional conversations. Now's not the time to rehash the past. 3. Leave on your terms, staying composed and confident. If it's been years since you last spoke and they suddenly reach out, should you respond? The answer depends on your emotional state. If you've truly healed and feel ready to reconnect, approach the conversation with an open mind but clear boundaries. And remember, you're under no obligation to respond if it doesn't feel right. It's normal to feel afraid when starting no contact. Questions like, "What if they forget about me?" Or, "What if they move on?" are common. But here's the truth. Staying in an unhealthy cycle of chasing them is far more damaging than the temporary discomfort of no contact. This is your time to heal and grow. At its core, the no contact rule is about reclaiming your power. Whether they come back or not, the real win is rediscovering your worth and building a brighter future for yourself. So let's bring it all together. The no contact rule, it's so much more than just silence after a breakup. It's a strategy for healing, growth, and rediscovering your worth. Now you might still be wondering, will they come back after no contact? Here's the truth. There are no guarantees. Some exes do come back. They'll reflect on what they've lost and feel the urge to reconnect. Others may not, but that's okay. The point of no contact isn't just to get them back, it's to get yourself back. Think about it this way. No matter what happens, you win. If they come back, it'll be on your terms, and you'll be in a stronger position to decide what you want. If they don't come back, you'll have spent that time investing in yourself, becoming the best version of you. Either way, you're taking control of your happiness and setting the stage for a healthier, brighter future. No contact isn't just about relationships. It's about life. It teaches you valuable lessons like 1. The importance of boundaries. 2. How to prioritize your mental and emotional health. 3. The power of focusing on your own growth. When you embrace no contact as a tool for self-discovery, you'll realize that your worth isn't defined by anyone else, not even your ex. I know no contact can feel like an uphill battle, so here are some tips to help you stay strong. 1. Find a support system. Talk to friends, family, or even a therapist who can remind you why you're doing this. 2. Focus on self-care. Exercise, eat well, and engage in hobbies that bring you joy. 3. Set goals. Whether it's career, fitness, or personal growth, having something to work toward can shift your focus away from the breakup. 4. Remind yourself of your why. Write down why you started no contact and revisit it whenever you feel tempted to break it. Here's my challenge for you. Take this time to focus on you. Rediscover your passions, rebuild your confidence, and remind yourself that you're worthy of love and happiness, whether they come back or not. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights on relationships and personal growth. And don't forget to share your no contact journey in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you're doing and support you along the way. You've got this. Take control of your happiness today.